Amid China's economic downturn, not only are businesses of all sizes being affected, but even social relationships once thought to be well established are undergoing profound changes. This situation is rewriting the rules of daily interactions, from dating to social transactions. Let's explore a unique phenomenon known as the simp economy and examine how its collapse is triggering unexpected consequences. A recent incident in Liaoning has become the focus of public attention. 3 young women stopped by a barbecue restaurant late at night to enjoy a meal. Throughout the evening, they kept calling their male friends, inviting them to join and have a few drinks together. However, unfortunately, not a single man accepted the invitation, and no one showed up. When it was time to pay the bill, the restaurant owner was surprised to find that the 3 women were unable to cover the bill of just over $30. A heated argument broke out immediately afterward. The video of the incident was quickly posted online by the shop owner and went viral, sparking a fierce wave of controversy. Most netizens mocked the 3 girls, believing they had deliberately planned to find someone else to pay the bill. Others praised the men who refused, thinking they were simply too tired of being taken advantage of in the past. This incident has exposed a broader trend in Chinese society. When women invite men out, especially at the last minute, there is often an unspoken expectation that the men will foot the bill. This is clear evidence of the collapse of what many call the simp economy, a term used to describe men who are willing to spend money, time, and effort on women without receiving genuine affection in return. Another typical example is the story of a woman trying to take advantage of a blind date. During their first meeting, she ordered nearly $4,300 worth of seafood, including expensive dishes like king crab, black tiger shrimp, and sea cucumber. Midway through the meal, the man excused himself to take a phone call and disappeared without a trace. He even blocked her on social media, leaving her stuck with the entire massive bill. The woman angrily shared, "I've never met such a shameless man. He said he had no money, so why did he go on a date? Yesterday, this man promised to take me out to dinner. I ordered seasonal dishes like king crab, black tiger shrimp, and sea cucumber. Then, seeing the delicious menu, I ordered more sea cucumber and even packed some to take home for my friends. At first, he was cheerful, but after the meal, he said he needed to take a phone call. I waited for 2 hours, but he never came back. I called him, but he didn't answer. Then he blocked me. What kind of person is that? In the end, I had no choice but to pay with my credit card. It came to about $4,000. Online, viewers joked that she might be one of the leftover women, a term used to describe women, usually in their late 20s or older, who remain unmarried due to various social pressures and expectations. The collapse of the simp economy has exposed deeper issues within Chinese society. Data from China's Ministry of Civil Affairs shows that only 6.1 million couples registered their marriages in early 2025, the lowest number in 45 years. The number of men choosing to remain single is now 24 times higher than that of women. Many cite the same reason. They no longer want to be taken advantage of. In Chinese consumer culture, love is increasingly associated with money, expensive gifts, luxury handbags, and costly dating rituals. For many men, the expenses have outweighed the benefits, leading to growing disillusionment with marriage and dating. But now, with the economy slowing down, men are starting to do the math. If she treats me well, I'll treat her well. If she treats me badly, I won't keep putting up with it. Marriage markets across the country also reflect this shift. Although there are more women than men at many events, expectations remain high. Women with modest incomes still demand men who own a house, a car, a 6-figure salary, and a substantial dowry. Many men simply choose not to participate. Some women who once relied on men's spending now find themselves in financial difficulty. A phenomenon called debt marriage has emerged. Women propose marriage in exchange for having all their personal debts paid off. This transactional approach to marriage not only exposes the financial struggles of some women, but also reflects how, following the collapse of the simp economy, some are trying to turn the situation around through marriage. When the economy declines, the simp economy isn't the only thing that falls apart. The anxiety over survival among many women is intensifying. One user posted, During an economic downturn, women's worries far exceed those of men. It's almost a rule. In the past, society followed a culture where men worked and women stayed at home. Men are expected to earn money, while women are not required to be overly strong. The marriage market places more value on a woman's age, appearance, and personality than on her workability. However, the economic downturn has pushed women's survival issues to the forefront. They not only struggle to find a quality partner, but also face concerns about employment, health problems, family pressures, and age-related anxieties. Many jobs do not hire women, leading to severe employment discrimination, and single mothers and women face harsh living conditions. Long-term single living can even lead to widespread mental health issues. Now, many Chinese women are facing similar struggles. At my age, not being married is truly painful. I am very scared. What should I do? I am really very afraid. The fear inside me keeps me awake at night. I just can't sleep. Am I going to live my life alone? Grow old by myself? I can't even be around men right now. I'm afraid to interact with them. I've been betrayed too many times before, and now I have a fear of men. I feel like I'm different from others. It's a little unusual, but actually normal. Sometimes I just feel very conflicted inside. Analysts note that men no longer want to be simps, and this shift has led to the collapse of the mining economy. The ripple effects are clearly visible across many industries. First, the luxury goods sector. According to a report by the consulting firm Bain & Company, luxury sales in mainland China have significantly declined in 2024. Many women with unstable incomes are now reselling pre-owned luxury items to make a living. Over the past decade, China's pre-owned luxury market has grown sevenfold, with resellers now making up the majority of sellers. Second, upscale dining and ritual consumption. Previously, so-called gold diggers enjoyed sleeping in, putting on makeup, having afternoon tea, posting photos from high-end restaurants, and discussing hunting wealthy men with their friends. However, since 2024, upscale restaurants in major cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen have struggled, with revenues dropping to only 40% of their previous levels. Third, personal consumer loans. Men no longer lend money just to play the role of a simp, while women who are unable to repay their debts have gone from being goddesses to redundant women. The delinquency rate for personal consumer loans at 6 major banks continues to rise. Fourth, elite training schools. These schools, which promise to teach women how to join the upper class with tuition fees ranging from several hundred to several $1,000s, have collapsed. When the get-rich-quick economy fell apart, students realized the courses were useless and began demanding refunds or filing fraud complaints against these organizations.